Della, why are you still here? Della, aren't you supposed to be in Japan? Della, how much is your living cost in Japan? Guys, how can I say this without offending anyone? Just stop. Yes, I'm still here in Indonesia. Yes, I am supposed to be in Japan right now. And no, I'm not in Japan yet because of Japan's travel ban, so I don't know how much a living cost in Japan is in detail. So yeah, I'm honestly really tired of getting the same old questions over and over and over again for the past 6 months now. It kind of just, I don't know, brings down my overall mood of the day. And it kind of makes me rethink my life choices, honestly. Before I get into the video, I just want to say that I honestly didn't want to make this type of video because of how depressing it could be. But after I watched this video, it kind of made me want to share my experience related to Japan's travel ban. So yeah, keep on watching. So a little background of my personal study plans in Japan. I started my first semester of uni in September of 2021. And at the time, my kakak from my high school, who also goes to Waseda, is still in Indonesia. So because of that, I kind of assumed that a lot of the second years are still locked out of Japan, so that's kind of sad. But that didn't bother me as much because I thought that this year would be different because I have that belief that we would be able to leave at the very end of the year, so before the New Year's, we're able to enter Japan. So I basically latched onto that belief throughout the first quarter of the semester. Little did I know that on the first week of November came out the announcement that Japan is loosening up their borders and letting in international students as well as business people, basically. Word came around and yeah, we were all so excited because we finally get our chance to actually go to Japan. Like, we were all so excited. You guys don't even understand. Honestly, this happiness didn't last long because Omicron just had to bulldoze our hopes and dreams like that. So that was basically the end of our short-lived excitement. And honestly, the system that the government used to let us in is kind of whack, in my opinion. When we applied to Waseda, we were given an application form to make a certificate of eligibility. Keep in mind that this certificate of eligibility, or COE, is very important to make a student visa in Japan. My certificate of eligibility, or COE, was issued on August 2021. And when Japan opened their borders, they announced that they would only let students in according to the issuance of their certificate of eligibility, or COE. So for example, your COE was issued before March of 2021. It means that you can leave or enter Japan basically on January of 2022. And in actuality, people with COE that was issued after March of 2021, aka my COE, we weren't given an exact schedule of when we can enter Japan. So we all basically assumed that we will be able to leave on February of 2022, aka right now as I'm recording this video. It's literally February of 2022. Honestly, like, I get it. You want to prioritize people who already waited months or even years to finally get their chance to go to Japan. But at the same time, I also don't want to wait as long as them because of the potential risk that Japan might close their borders again even before anyone could go or to enter Japan. And honestly, we all know that the Omicron fiasco happened and Japan closed their borders not even a month after they announced that they opened their borders. So literally within the month of November of 2021, no one that I know actually was able to enter Japan within that period of time, because we were all just planning out all the visas, all the apartments, or even like the sharing houses for quarantine. Like, we were all focused on that, and yet they just closed it down because of Omicron, which I understand, but at the same time, like, oh my god. So now we're basically stuck with the same old routine to adapt to our schedules and just keep waiting until the time comes, which honestly I hope is soon. That is an awful good question, and honestly I have no idea what I want to do or what I am gonna do. Because one side of me tells me to keep on waiting and just be patient until the time comes, and another side of me is screaming, demanding that I should just give up. Honestly, I don't want to be too in-depth in this conversation because I went through an unpleasant experience thinking about it. And yeah, I'm honestly quite torn between the two, because I heard that a lot of people in my batch are considering to get a leave of absence. And if you don't know what it is basically like a thing where you can like postpone your semester. So basically you get to graduate like a semester later than you're supposed to, which I am not allowed to take, so that's not an option for me at all. And I also talked to some of my friends, and one of them was actually considering of actually leaving, or actually like moving to another university. So I was just thinking, like, a lot of people are bailing out while I'm just here. Like, I don't know, man. Like, this is why I'm like confused. Like, in terms of the time difference, it's not that big of a deal because Indonesia is basically 2 hours behind Japan time. But honestly, like, it's really tiring, and I don't know. It doesn't compare to people who are, you know, living in Europe or in the States. I get it, but 2 hours, I'm sorry. This is me being petty. Like, the time difference is just one thing. Honestly, my main concern is the actual, like, educational system in general. Like, the online environment is just not clicking in my brain, and it's taking a toll on me. Like, I really don't know how long I can last at this point. If you're really good at your time management and, you know, you have self-control, then good for you. I feel like you can go through this online experience way better than me. But yeah, I think there's a ticking time bomb in my brain right now when it comes to online classes and online environment and whatsoever. Like, I don't know. I just need to recharge. I don't know. And to top everything off from being petty with my pettiness, most of my friends who went to other countries like the UK, the US, or whatever, they're literally living their best lives. I'm just here sitting in my room and be like, yeah, I get it. You do you, bestie. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy for them that, you know, they're having like the real university like life, the university student environment. Like, you go, besties. Like, yeah, you do you, boo. But yeah, some parts of me is jealous because they could experience that while I'm just here stuck. Like, I don't know. Again, this is me being petty, but yeah, that's how I feel with everything that is happening right now. Okay, so basically, sorry if it ended up being me ranting about online classes and how sucky it is to stay at home knowing that you're already a uni student and all your hopes and dreams are gonna be held in your own room and not actually experience it outside of your own parents' house. So that's fun. And honestly, Japan's travel ban has affected more than thousands of people around the world. So who am I to complain about these things, right? So yeah, I guess that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.